everyone? How's everybody doing today? Tomorrow is a brand new week of trading. Who's excited, guys? If you're excited, hit the like button. I'm gonna be sharing trade ideas starting 7:45 a.m. Eastern time, just like I did the previous trading days. I'm very excited. I think this week is gonna be crazy. Small caps gonna be popping off. And if you're excited, guys, drop down a comment as well. I like reading comments; it's fun. So today's video is pretty much a continuation of yesterday's video, where I had a lot of people giving swing trade ideas because y'all really seem to like the swing trades. And one thing I want to mention is that be careful, guys, of these impersonation accounts that are copying my profile picture and my name. They've been everywhere on StockTwits, Twitter, and even YouTube. There's some bot accounts commenting. Be very careful, guys, because even if you think that you might not get scammed by these impersonators, trust me, like I've been there where actually me personally, I got scammed. I think once or twice in my life where I'm that type of person that I think never gets scammed, but I'm not like, I don't think I'm like that, like naive, but it happens to anybody, guys, trust me. So you gotta be very careful and never give money to any impersonator accounts, guys. I'm not gonna ask for your money, which is why I do everything for free. So I appreciate you guys. So today, I have a lot of swing trade ideas. These trade ideas look really nice. I mean, shout out to you guys for providing the trade ideas as well, because we're all just trying to help each other, right? So the first pick, BBAI. This one is the AI name. And this one I mentioned actually many times. I think around $5 I started mentioning it, or before that. And then it just ran multi-day, really nice volume, and it was just gapping up every pre-market. And looking at it right now, it's a multi-day setup. It still looks really nice. This person is saying that this is a government defense AI with the squeeze potential, right? And this stock does look like it definitely has short squeeze type of potential. And looking at it, the heat level momentum confirmation would, in my opinion, be 850 plus. He or she is saying that there's earnings on August 11th. And the thing with earnings plays is that I don't really like to bet on earnings. I know some people, they really like trading earnings, whether for large cap, small cap. Earnings is a big catalyst when it comes to stocks, right? Companies. But in my opinion, sometimes even if a stock has good earnings, quote unquote, it falls, or at the same time, even if a stock earnings is not really expected, like the expected outcome, it still goes up nicely trending. So I'm mainly a price action technical trader rather than a fundamental filing trader, you know what I'm saying? So BBI, this one definitely is on my watch list for a couple weeks, and I'm going to be monitoring this as well. AI sector, you also want to look at SOUN, AI. There's other ones too. So next stock, RCAT. This one 84 million float. This one was by the same person, I believe. This is a drone type of stock, and looking at it right now, it's in a multi-day setup. It's just making continuous annual highs, making higher highs. Based on the trend, it looks really bullish. I'm looking at it. You really want to see that $10 hold. And the thing with these drone stocks, basically due to the news around this world, right? A lot of wars are going on recently, and conflict. And the thing, when events like that happen, tension happens, drone type of plays get a lot of attention as well. I remember back in the day, UAVs, RCAT, D-Pro another one, right? Drones, AIRO. I think that one's also a new one, actually, a new IPO. Drones, I'm just mentioning these stocks, so if you're interested in this sector like this person is, maybe add it to your watch list. Because when one stock starts to really pop off, the other ones tend to follow. Because when it comes to these type of stocks, when it comes to war reactionary trades, like remember oil, remember I mentioned HUSA, Indo, and then after that, what happened? MXC, 9, TPET, BRN, all these similar stocks ended up ripping, right? So keep an eye on those ones. So next one, YOUL, 930K float. This one was recommended by, I think, 3 people. They wanted me to look at it. This is a Chinese EDU stock. That means like education. So the thing with these Chinese education stocks, if you remember what I said in the previous videos, right? When it comes to Chinese, Hong Kong, Singapore, these type of stocks, they make really big moves up for literally no reason at all. It's like they don't even have a PR, but just rip face. And I'm not saying that every one of them is gonna do that, but it happens often, guys. That's why there's like a whole theme, a sector, Chinese sector, back in the day. I think it was like 2 years ago, where stocks, there was like 20 of them, and they went like ballistic, the Chinese stocks. So looking at this one, it's in Chinese EDU. It used to be a China EDU. What was it? China EDU day, or Waffle, Ambo, CLU. Those were good times. There was like a lot of Chinese stocks that ended up just gapping up 200%, halting up nonstop. And UYOUL looks like a new IPO. What is it? Looking at it right now, it looks super thin, which is a bonus as well. This person is saying that it might need news to run. So that's another catalyst as well. When it comes to these Chinese stocks, a lot of them, they end up in the morning time. Remember just a day ago I mentioned CPOP. You could check the timestamp. I mentioned it just 1 day ago, I think. And then ended up ripping face all the way to like 1 plus. It was like 50 cents. Or was it 60 cents? But ended up ripping like 45%. So that was a nice trade. CPOP, that's also Chinese. A small cap. Right. So next stock, a note. This one, 133 million float. It's like a high float type of stock, but the stock reminds me of Open. If you guys know Open, I mentioned that one many times. It's like a multi-day setup. I think Open was also a higher float, right? And it also held the previous support. And I'm just checking right now. Open was, it was a high float stock. And look at a note, this is in the AI type of sector. So it's in a really bullish sector as well, on top of the technical pattern. You really want to see that previous multi-top break, ideally over 80 cents. For continuation, I think Note could maybe even gap up pre-market based on how it's acting. So keep an eye on Note. And next one, ACHR. This one is a 528 million float, which is higher float. It's in the aircraft sector, so similar to like the drone type of airspace, right? So this stock, this person is saying it's a strong balance sheet, so that's more like fundamental. They're saying production scaling, local flight permits, FAA, production partnerships. So it's all like a very good catalyst for the stock. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned this stock a week ago, right? Someone else mentioned it, ACHR, and then I said it was in an uptrend. And then looking at it right now, a couple days later or a week later, looking at it, it looks like they went crazy after that initial video, right? So right now it's almost close to that breaking that previous $13 plus area, and then once 14 cracks, you see a new trend type of form, right? A new higher high. So this stock, very nice pick to this person, and also the previous person I mentioned it. If they're watching, shout out to you. And I don't know if you're investing it or swing trading it. Let me know, guys, because I'm also curious. And I'm so sorry about the voice, guys. Again, I'm recording at nighttime. I can't record daytime today because I was outside all day and I had to do something. So yeah, I'm just recording nighttime, so I can't really speak loudly. So next one, OKLO. This one is a clean energy play. This person is saying enormous upside of licensing contract. Watch the submission update, execution fundraising. So OKLO. This one looks like a clean energy play. And this looks like more of a large cap type of movement, right? You see that thicker type of action. It's a higher price stock as well. A $68 stock, which is much higher than what usually trade, right? So looking at it right now, this looks really beautiful, like the trend. Because when trading, trend is your friend. That's a very important tip. This stock is just continuously trending higher. You want to see that previous wick clear. As I always say, I want to see 70 plus for a higher move. As you see the volume, volume used to be a lot higher. A couple months ago, you could check the bottom chart, the volume indication, right? But there's really no selling going on. And this stock, I do think that it's going to continue higher based on what I'm seeing right now. And clean energy is a nice sector as well, even though right now it's the President Trump administration compared to the Democrat, right? The Democrats, they like those type of things, more the clean energy and electric, climate change. They're more into that. Remember Biden administration, and Trump is more towards the other side, right? The clean energy. Yeah, he's not really into the Elon, the electric vehicle stuff, but that's not really relevant. when it comes to clean energy, it's still, I like the clean energy sector is bullish on it, and I do think this is good. So next one, KALV. This one, 44-minute float, orally disintegrating tablet stock formulation. It looks like it's more of a expensive stock right now, as you see right now on the chart. It's finally starting to gap up, and I really want to see that previous double, like multi-bottom support hold. It looks really bullish. This person is saying that watch FDA approval, global launch, and sales ramp. So basically, from what I'm getting from that information, just one sentence is that this person maybe is trying to go for a stock where similar. Remember that stock? I think it was KAVL, CAVL. I don't know if you guys remember that 2 years ago. That stock went from like 10 to 50 or 100, I think. Or was it 3 years ago? If you remember that stock, I'm gonna look it up actually right now. There was a similar stock like this where it started out like this price and then just ended up ripping to like, yeah, I think it was CAVL. It went to like around 300%. So orally disintegrating tablet formulation is a really interesting stock. So keep this on your watch list, guys. And I have a lot more stocks to cover, so I can't really go deep into it. Next one, ACTI. This one, genetic disease. Looks like it's in a really nice uptrend. This person is saying it's huge potential. Look at it right now. It looks like it's in a really nice trend. And the thing with these high flow stocks, when it comes to biotech, like I said in the previous video, a lot of bears, in my opinion, they like to short these type of stocks, right? Because if it's a higher flow and it looks overextended, they want to catch that round trip. They want to catch that downfall when the stock is overheated, right? RSI as well. So the stock looks like it's just squeezing every day. Genetic disease, I really like that sector, and hopefully this stock gets even more news or more momentum, which keeps squeezing, right, the bears. So great pick to this person. If you own this stock or bullish on it, write down any more catalysts you're looking forward to, so people that are interested could also look it up, because I have people actually interested in bio stocks. Actually, I think there's a couple people that requested for me to make videos specifically on bios. I remember, yeah, there was a couple people. So if you want, you can write down in the comments. Next stock, SLDP. This one, EV battery play. The same person mentioned it. It looks just the same as the previous stock. Look at the chart, compare it. So it's just ripping face. It's like blue sky type of chart, right? Where it just keeps going higher, like no resistance type of breakout. And this is the same concept as the earlier stock I mentioned about clean energy, right? EV. Even if under President Trump, I'm still really bullish on the electric vehicle, right? The electric vehicle sector. And it's not really personal bias. I don't own any electric vehicles. It's just the fact that I remember back in the electric vehicle sector was really hot. I don't know if you guys remember the BLNK charge point. What was it? Blink charging and AYRO. Remember those electric car companies ran like 1,000% back in the day. And the stock, when it starts to go, it really starts to go. So definitely keep monitoring these type of stocks. Remember battery stock, what was it, yesterday, ABAT. And the mineral type of plays, TMC. Also keep these on your watch list. I'm going to be mentioning them real soon in this video as well. So nice picks to this person. Next play, ATAI, 191-minute float. This person is saying backed by Peter Thau. It looks like mental health sector. And when it comes to mental health type of stocks, there is really great need for it, right? If you know about the sector and the statistics on this health, a lot of people are suffering around the world when it comes to this topic, and we really need more help with when it comes to this mental health, right? So ATI, I'm really happy that it's starting to pop off. Again, this is a bio stock, right? ATI, looking at the daily chart, it does have a lot of resistances it has to clear. It looks like there's a lot of like back holder type of action in the previous looking left. And just looking at it right now, I'm not using any indicators, just strictly just the candlesticks. You really want to see over 350. Over 350 would be really nice on the stock. And this could easily hit 4 plus. After that, it looks like there's a big range to 20 plus. Looking at the max range on the daily chart. So it looks really nice. Good pick to this person. And Peter Thal, I heard good stuff about him as well. So next one, FRXX. This is a automotive type of stock. I remember banking on this name many times. This person saying, can you post video? It went down rapidly on Friday. Any analysis? So the stock looks like it's in a really heavy selling pressure. Just being completely honest, it looks really like bearish based on what's going on, the price action. But this person that went down a lot on Friday, and I think I mentioned, no, I didn't, I'm not sure if I mentioned this stock, but if I did mention it and it had news in the morning time, this is the thing I said in the previous years, is that not always the small cap that has good news, that news is going to go up, which is why you always want to think more on volume and price action. I said many times, that's the key when it comes to small cap rather than news, because the thing with these small cap, news doesn't really, even if it has good news, it goes down sometimes, right? Which I did also buy starters. I think it was another stock, it was SPAI, that one I mentioned it yesterday or 2 days ago. It had good news, like it was a government contract or something. I got small size on it, like a starter, and then it didn't go good. So it just happens, every day. Sometimes it goes crazy and sometimes it just falls. That's just how it is, trading. You can't really say what's gonna happen for sure. So this stock, I mean, the daily chart, like I said earlier, it's in a really heavy selling type of action. But it is in a really bullish sector, automotive sector. You want to see 50-cent pop, and this could trend higher, right? Once that downtrend breaks, maybe a hammer, like reversal type of pattern. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, right? So because of right now, it's in a downtrend, and you really want to see confirmation, finally breakout on a bigger picture, not just talking about 1 minute, 5 minute, bigger picture, but breakout daily chart. And I want to see towards rip force, towards that 50-cent, right? Make that move higher. So nice pick to this person. And I was talking about the big three, right, that a lot of people love. So first out, ACTI. This one a lot of people really like, and I made many videos on ACTI, and I know about the reverse split. I know some people told me about it on YouTube and Twitter. They're messaging me saying, oh, the stock has a reverse split coming up, and they're worried that it's gonna fall. I mean, I understand, because reverse split usually is not a good thing when it comes to small cap for the most part, right? But if you've been trading a couple of years, like I've been trading many years now, and I remember what I said about reverse split being the top 5 like supernovas and small caps when it comes to themes, like versus, like, not in any order: Bitcoin, bio, Chinese, IPO, reverse split. So reverse split is one of them, because I'm telling you guys, once the stock reverse split, the float most of the time it gets like not tiny, like nano, right? 5 million, 30 million float. And what happens if a stock that used to have high float is now trading at 5 million, 3 million float, and on top of it has news? It's in the healthcare sector, and I don't know if you know about that sector. It has some huge supernovas, healthcare, bio type of stock. And then this stock, the float gets shrunken up. There's a lot of shorts piled up from the previous selling off when it was a higher flow, right? That's why you see these massive squeezes up. And ACTI, once that formula hits where there's like a lot of short trap and you have a massive PR, you could definitely see 100% pop. And I'm not saying it's guaranteed, again, as every video, not financial advice, but I'm just saying literally what happened. Throughout the years, I've seen over and over and over again where stock reverse split, and then the following couple weeks or a couple days ends up ripping face 200%, halts up nonstop. So HCTI, this one, you definitely want to keep an eye on it, even if it does end up reverse splitting. And I'm definitely adding it to my watch list. What's your price target if you own HCTI? Write down in the comments below. Next stock, TMC. This stock has potential. I said in the previous videos, I've been mentioning it many times since it was like $5, or even before that, right? TMC, it has potential for the world's largest nickel producer. This is in a really bullish sector with President Trump administration, right? TMC, I don't know what people's price targets are, but a lot of people are saying that this could go 10 plus. And look at this chart, guys. You tell me, look at this, how clean this trend is. Like every time this stock pull back, holds that base, goes higher, which is what I'm going to be talking about, GNS right now. Same situation, guys. GNS This is a massive news came out today. Like Catalyst, I was just scrolling my phone. I saw the naked short update. Naked short loss expected within a week or two. This was by the official X news on the what was it on X. And like I say every video, guys, if you see any news, let me know, tag me, guys, because I make videos and I like helping people out, sharing news or any future catalysts or GNS. We've been keeping up to date. I've been mentioning this stock many times. I made many videos on GNS since it was 49 cents. You could check the timestamp proof. I think it was like 50 cents or 49 cents. I've been posting about it. And then it rip faced to almost $2, and now it pulled back. And now it's a massive catalyst coming up, which is there's a strategy in small cap called the run up strategy, which I actually used to bank a lot. It's a true story. I banked hard on these small caps, where it's called the run up strategy, because if people are expecting something to happen going towards the event, the stock trends higher, because naturally people are anticipation, right? It's like kind of a catalyst type of play, where if it turns out good, the price action, it could actually squeeze shorts really hard, right? So people buy anticipation. The stock, I said many times that every pullback seems to get bought up, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this stock over 150 again very easily, and then go toward 2+, right? So I'm definitely going to be talking more about this stock this week. I think this coming week or two is going to be big for the stock. That's what the news outlets been saying, right? So definitely GNS, and keep an eye on it. I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date as well. If you love GNS, like the video, guys, because a lot of people seem to like the stock, and I'm bullish on it too. So I was bullish on since 50 cents, guys, so it's almost 2+. So appreciate you guys. Let's have a great week, guys, and sorry again for the low voice. I'm gonna be talking louder tomorrow probably, so hope everybody has a great night, and I really appreciate you guys, liking the videos, and let's have a great week. Catcher signing out, guys. Have a great night. Sleep well.